Don't do that. It's not good for your amplifier. Spectacles. There we go. Hey Daryl, what's happening? Thank you. How you doing? Busy is good. It keeps you out of trouble, my friend. Doing, let's see, 4 checks. Hello there. Foundation. I'm not really a Nirvana fan. No, I don't really care, Noah. Zappa used to play an SG standard with dual humbuckers, and he had the vibrola arm on it. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, one Carr. You know, Joshua, I just got an email from Epiphone Guitars, and there's a guitar like mine that's by Epiphone. It's probably not more than $300 or $400. Hey, Mike Edwards, how are you, my friend? You know, in last night's stream, I was talking about what's a good hollow body to get. If you can't afford the Gibson one, you know, Epiphone makes a great alternative. Also, Guild makes some other hollow body models that are attractive too in terms of features and in price. And there's probably some other manufacturers out there that I just can't remember that you could check out too that are on the lower end of the money spectrum. You know, if you can't afford the Gibson stuff, I understand that completely. How are you? Thanks, Mob Rules. No, Dean, you cannot. Sorry. Hey, Christian, how are you? What, Stairway to Heaven, dude? There's, Philippe, there's nothing really that reminds me of Brazil that I could play. Right, probably the closest is... I was very close to Kashmir last summer. I was in Morocco. Right outside Rick's Cafe, come to think of it. Hey, Dean, what about, I like Zach Brown. He's talented as all hell. Hey, Sandy G, what's happening? Mob Rules, any Sabbath? Yeah. Hey, one Carl, Albert King. People try to... yeah. Okay. Sabbath. Right. Donata. Marcelo. Dog of Doom 81. Freebird. Hey dude, are you getting the new Doom on Thursday? Well, I guess that'd be tomorrow. Or is it Friday? Shit, sorry. You know what's cool though? I know, it's not, that's, hang on. Yeah, whatever. It's all about that gear manipulation, folks. No, money does not grow on fucking trees. That's why I have one fucking guitar, man. Do the windmills in here because I would fucking fuck everything up, including myself. Hey Anonymous, hey old glory. Yeah, sometimes. Thanks, man. Thanks, Bob Rules. Very terrible unrehearsed version. I don't know that. Okay, so from Billy Gibbons to me to you, right? Right. Ho. So I was asked earlier on the earlier stream today what my, I guess, favorite adventure playing guitar was. And I thought about it. The video cut out earlier on the stream. had like 120 some people in the room. Mike Edwards will back me up there. I appreciate that. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. So anyways, this guy asked me if I could pick out, like, you know, what was my favorite adventure playing guitar all this time, over 41 years. And for me, I mean, there's quite a few. But as far as playing adventures go, probably back in 1993 when I decided to get off my ass, go to Chicago and play an open mic at Buddy Guy's Legends in Chicago. I think I said Chicago twice there. Anyways, I told this story to a friend of mine who owns a music shop in Arizona. And he was just like, "Why'd you do that?" And I was just like, "Well, I want to test myself." And he looked at me like he was puzzled, and he's just like, "Okay, well, I'll bite." "Why would you do that?" I'm like, "Well, the test was to see how good or how bad I was, dude." I said I couldn't figure out, like, what a better place to do that as, you know, if I wanted to be a professional blues guitar player or blues rock guitar player, what better place to give myself a test than going to an open mic night where everybody is beyond judgmental and doing it at a world famous blues legends club. Okay, well, I can't think of a better, like, test of skill. You know, I don't live there. I'm coming from Arizona. I was still going to college in Tucson. But I was of legal age. I could play in bars. So I go there, put my name down on the list. Bar's filling up. There's a lot of players there. I'm there with a couple old friends of mine because I grew up in Chicago. We're hanging out. We're, you know, drinking and watching the other players or whatever. And it's taken forever for me to, like, get called to play a few tunes or whatever. Like, I think easily, like, the house band had done their set, and I was, like, waiting, like, beyond another set. And then finally, I got called up there. And I really thought, like, I got to play in through this guy's Fender twin reverb amp. It was like silver face or whatever. I was just like, oh God, this is... And he was loud. So I knew the amp was pretty pumping, and I was playing an Eric Clapton Stratocaster at the time. And there was another guy behind me who was also using an Eric Clapton Signature Series guitar. He looked like Jimmy Lee Vaughan, and I looked like Mr. Hippy Dippy. So, I got my turn and got to play. I'll take out some pictures here and show you guys. And it was really cool. Couple things happened. When I got my turn, I turned it on and shined my light and, you know, did what I could do. And left nothing out there to chance. I just put it all out there. And it was awesome. It was probably one of the best nights I've ever played in my life, to be flat out honest with you guys. So I'll show you. So here's what I looked like at the time. Sorry for the glares. And then this dude was like tripping on me hard. He was like, what the fuck is this guy on? I wasn't on anything. I was just pissed that they made me wait so long for me to fucking play and show my ability. That was some of my setup that I used. at a different time in my life when I was recording all the taxi shit. Anyways, I drilled that guy into the ground. It was not my intention to do that. I just wanted to show what I could do. And I wanted to see if I could just hold my own against all these strangers. And I did that. And I had... That was the year. It was 1993. That was the year that the Phoenix Suns faced off against the Chicago Bulls in the NBA Finals, and the Suns lost. So I had all these big African-American brothers coming up to me, and they're like, boy, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from Phoenix. They're like, yo, your basketball team didn't do so well. I'm like, yeah, well, you're all blues musicians here didn't do so well, so go figure. They're like, man, you can play. I'm like, thank you. They laughed at my little slight against their homegrown. But it was cool. The only thing that would have been cooler was if Buddy Guy would have been there himself. That would have sent me over the fucking moon. But to have everybody in the place like high-fiving me and shit, I mean, I was just a stranger there, just going through town. And I'll tell you the even cooler thing, I was with one of my childhood friends. We got done. We left. We went down to the beach, and he was just like, you know, I've seen a lot of people play at Legends. He lived there. And he's just like, but he's just like, that was breathtaking. And I was just, I mean, I was like really just filled with a lot of emotion there to hear my childhood friend say that to me about what he had heard and seen. It was pretty moving. Sadly, I'm no longer friends with that person anymore. People come and go. Thanks, Mike. You know, man, I don't remember what we played. We played, one that was like probably an up-tempo kind of shuffle, kind of like, then one was a slow blues, I'm sure of that. Hey, Kev, how are you, dude? Oh, and I do remember one, Mike. It just dawned on me. We played Key to the Highway. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. That's it. That's all I remember. I mean, it was like it was happening in slow-mo, but it just was all very fast. By the way, anytime you're on stage, even though things are happening in the moment and you think things are happening really fast, they're not. You're like Neo from the Matrix. Everything is slowed down. You have time. You have plenty of time to react. And if you miss it, don't fucking worry about it. Recenter yourself and regain control of the situation. Just do a quick recovery. It happens to me all the fucking time. A lot of other songs, Kyle. Squilliam. Yo back. I don't do Slipknot, bud. Hey, Don. Thank you. The other question I got earlier in the stream was, are there any good beginner tricks to practicing for beginner guitar players? The best thing I can tell you is get yourself a metronome. Doesn't have to be an expensive one, but get yourself a metronome and practice to that, clicking back and forth. You hitting every note. Your picking should be down, up, down, up, down, up, and every time it clicks back and forth, you should be going down, up, down, up, down, up. Just do it. Start at a really comfortable speed, and just work on your scales. Doesn't matter if it's diatonics or pentatonic major and minors or blues scale, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as you're doing that function, because what's that going to do for you is provide you with good timekeeping. That's the first thing it's going to do. Second of all, it's going to develop you down up picking, your alternation, every other picking. It's a great habit to get into. I was learning for 2 years and I was going all down picking until my second instructor said, "You've developed a bad habit. You're going to have to break it." That fucking sucked! Don't do that. You don't want to have to break that habit if you don't have to. So if you can get going right away doing down up, alternate picking, you'll be doing yourself a huge favor. I don't know that by Machine Head. No, I don't know that one, M. Lance. Stevie Ray Vaughan. There you go, salami guy. Yeah, Sandy. Can I do any Clapton, Jason? What did you have in mind? get yourself a Fender Stratocaster. Hey Mary, I don't know cherry pie. I know humble pie though. I used to know Beat It. I don't know it anymore. I'd have to relearn it. Something like that. I don't remember it, Corey. Sorry. Does anybody else have any guitar questions? Anything about kids, that's gonna do it for tonight. I'm kind of tired, so. Oh, Mike, can we get into it tomorrow, bud? Ask me again tomorrow. Thank you guys for participating in the stream. Love you all. Have a good night. Be good to yourselves and be good to the people around you. All right. My name is Larry Soulcactus, and yeah, if you're in the place where you're seeing the guy that looks like Negan play guitar, of course you're in the right fucking place. All right. Hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow with 2 more streams, midday and evening. All right. Be cool. Have a good night. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.